And this trash really needs to get removed. I don't understand why I have to do it almost every single day. It's really getting old and I'm not appreciating it. Wouldn't Mike like this job? I mean, he's more like a physical athlete or more like an outdoor person, but I really don't understand why I have to do this. Well, whatever the case is, it's not really for me. Into the garbage you go, trash can. There we go. Now the trash is secured. Now I'm gonna go back inside and just relax for the rest of the day. What the heck? Ah! Mike, the sky has turned green and they've been releasing bugs or stuff onto the city. What are we gonna do? Don't you know that this could be even dangerous than we ever did before? What are we gonna do? Look at this place. Everything, to the buildings, to the houses, and to some of the local areas. They're completely destroyed by this bug invasion. How did this even happen? Well, I finally managed to get research about it, and I found out that it was from the yoylight's energy. Due to the yoylight's energy of power and source, it's probably likely spread around the area, which probably led to some of the powerful items or powerful stuff turning and going into life. Meaning that everything is alive and is mostly going to cause damage to the area. We have to try our best to figure out a way, or otherwise we're doomed. This probably won't be gone for almost like a long time. And besides, our only option is to try our best to survive if we need to make sure that's the case. But this is really hard to take care of. How can we even take care of a bug invasion, even though we've been mostly taking care of more, stuff that's more easier? Mike, there's a green big bug behind your back. Ah! Sir, look. It's one of the bugs. That guy was right. The power of the energy of the yoylelight did cause an invasion. It's very harsh. Well, it doesn't matter now. Why? Future Mike's not here anymore. He was deleted from the timeline. How are we going to be able to get him back if there's nothing we can do? Besides, this is the only option we have, and the only option we have is to try our best to save the day, and it didn't work. our plans foiled and everything is ruined. If it wasn't for this, then Future Mike would still be with us. But due to our leader not being here, what the heck are we meant to do in the first place, huh? How are we going to take care of this job if there's nothing we can do? And I'm getting sick of this job anyways. Besides, we barely get to do anything for our leader. Our leader slacks around and tries her best to do useful stuff. But since he's not here, he was deleted from the timeline, how are we going to do stuff for once? Well, possibly, maybe, since, due to the bug invasion, maybe he could come back. Oh, you think? You think he will come back? No, it's not even possible. Yoylelight, if you get time travel back in time, ruin the past, it'll affect the future. What happens if he ruins the past and affects the future? What are we going to do for once, man? Are we just going to be the new leaders of the whole company? And what are we going to do exactly if there's nothing for once? I mean, we've been here for a long time, and there's nothing we can do about it. Listen, I've been in this job for almost 5 years now, and there's nothing we can do about it by slacking around and doing nothing for the whole years. I can't believe that anyone wants to be in our group, and they are so stupid, I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't believe anyone would do such a thing. I feel like I'm about to snap. You guys, I'm back. Oh my god, it's Future Mike. How did you come back? Well, it's kind of a long story. Sir, we have bad news. The insects are invading the world after the insect egg breaks open due to the yoylight's power. We need to stop this now. May have an idea to stop this. However, it could be kind of hard to do. You see, out there's a thing called a freeze juice, which is inside a syringe. Maybe if we can try our best to get this freeze juice, maybe we can use it to our advantage and stop this bug invasion. However, it may be very hard to get, because you have to ask a wizard in order to tell you so. Well, you can ask a wizard, and you can find it on the toppest peak of a mountain in the bug's cave, aka which is unfortunately underground on where the egg bug is. Meaning that if we have to use it, we'll have to be very aware of the fact that bugs actually do spawn in the bug egg. What? I can't believe we have to do that. Well, we don't have to, but we only have those two options in order to get the freeze juice. And the freeze juice is the only way to stop the bug invasion. Besides, we can just use that and freeze almost every single bug. But we need a lot of it. So just try your best to find what we can do. But those two options are not really useful enough. Especially the second one, where we have to go to the bug's egg. You know how the bug's egg is literally about to ruin everything. Besides, the bug's egg is literally where the bugs spawn. Even if we go near it, we could be literally cooked. Besides, we could even get poisoned by the bugs, as I found out that if you touch a bug and the bug is angry at you, they can actually infect you, and you'll turn green and you die. However, if you use the syringe, aka the freeze juice, you can come back to life, as that's the only way to stop it from you dying. However, just because we need a lot, we also need it for the bug invasion, because bugs hate freeze juice. They hate it so much, in fact, that they had to try their best to run away. And if you do use it against them, they will die. Meaning that they turn blue and they freeze. Meaning that we could have this in our advantage. But there's only a limited amount out there, so we really have to be reasonable on what we do get. And besides, there isn't a lot, so it could mean that we may not use literally the amount to stop the bug invasion. But maybe we could use some of them to create a big syringe. So big, in fact, it's bigger than the bug invasion. We could try to use it in our sprayer, and we can connect it to that, and then we can just, use it, and it will spray the entire town with it. Meaning that after that, all the bugs will be dead. We also need to spray it on the ground so that way nothing happens. And we also need to get rid of the egg. I really like this idea. This could even help for our advantage. Besides, we did very smart stuff in the past. If we do this idea, we could have it in the bag. We just really need to be reasonable with what we do get, unfortunately. But make sure to remind everyone about this. Or try to do something about it, okay? This is one of the most dangerous things in the whole world. We may not even know if we can try to defeat it because of the amount of bugs. But we'll be ready for them. We're not scared of a stupid bug. Besides, those bugs are green and they dumb. Besides, we could even easily get through them. You guys, what? Look outside. No, the bug invasion. Wait, what? No, the sky is green. If the sky is green, then that means there's a chance of a bug invasion happening literally right now. We have to get this syringe quickly. You're right. Come on, let's go. What do we do? This is one of the biggest invasions yet. How are we going to stop it? Well, we have to team up with someone. Besides, teaming up with someone can have a good advantage to our league. But there's not a lot of people out here because, they're out on vacation or whatever. But there's only one option that could make things a little bit, awkward. What? We have to team up with the Villain League. What? We can't do that. They're villains. They try to kill us over the past years. Well, first of all, they hired new recruits, so that could be a better advantage depending on how well they do. And second, the Villain League is very smart at stuff. Maybe we could have that to our advantage. Maybe they know a cure to stop the bug invasion. But what is it? I don't know. There's not really a lot of research in regarding to what would be the cure. But we have to ask the Villain League if we can join them for this. Because whatever is going to happen could ruin the whole world entirely. We can't let that happen. Besides, this is a huge thing that could even lead into, terrible stuff. We need to make sure that doesn't happen and make sure we actually survive. Because surviving could have a good advantage. Now come on. Let's go to the Villain League and see what they're up to. Maybe then we can find a cure to this.